Who is the tall, dark stranger there? Maverick is the name. Riverboat, ring your bell. Fare thee well, Annabelle. Buck is the lady that he loves the best. Match to New Orleans, living on Jacks and Queens. Maverick is the legend of the West.
Hey gang, it's your old buddy Wildcard checking in with you from the beautiful Catawba County rest area, mile marker 133, 136, somewhere in there, on the eastbound side of Interstate 40. Beautiful North Carolina here, where I sit waiting for a road mechanic. I've got a thrown, slightly shredded serpentine belt. There's two belts up under the hood of these Freightliners. This is the longer of the belts that powers all of the auxiliary motors, the alternator and compressor and all that fun stuff. But I can't go anywhere without it. Right as I was pulling into this rest area, the truck just shut off. You know, no warning, everything looked good, and then all of a sudden, temperature spiked, truck shut off. I had to restart it 4 times just to get it up out of the way and onto the end where I could park and, you know, not be blocking up the entrance to the rest area. Threw open the hood, and sure enough, serpentine belt is off track and starting to shred. I'll post some photos of that after this video. And I had 2 big aluminum coils loaded on here. They're impressive looking. They're each not very heavy. They weigh about 20,000 pounds each. So gross vehicle weight, 40,000 pounds of cargo. Tractor's 28.9. So it's a decently not heavy load. It's not a light load, but it's not as heavy as we sometimes run. So I was supposed to deliver that this morning in Winston-Salem to a place I've been before that stops receiving at 11:30 a.m. I don't think I'm going to make it by 11:30. However, I do know some folks who have gotten unloaded there in the afternoon and the early evening. They run 24/7. They just are only supposed to receive until 11:30. So perhaps there's some strings that the ALM can pull to get me unloaded today. ALM is the term Maverick uses for area load manager. Those are the people who deal with the customers, the shippers, the receivers, and organizing the freight. Our fleet managers, our dispatchers, just deal with the drivers and the drivers' concerns, and etc. And they communicate with the ALM, but the ALM is the person who's watching the load boards and knows where all of the trucks are and who needs to go where, and they're the people that assign the loads, basically. So hopefully they can get me unloaded today. Make sure that's not the mechanic. Nope, not here yet. Because I'm supposed to be home at noon in 3 hours. It is 08:52 hours here on the Eastern time zone. I'm supposed to be home at noon today to start my vacation. So I'm sure Maverick will get it sorted out. I doubt I'll be home by noon, but I bet I'll be home. And you know, the good news is I'll get breakdown pay for all the time that I sat here. Put in the breakdown call a while ago. Mechanic took an hour for the mechanic to get back in touch with me, and he could be here as early as 0900, but I predict probably more like 9:30 or so. Hopefully he will be able to get me up and get me rolling, and I can get back on the way. But just wanted to give everybody a quick update that, you know, this is the part of trucking that you can control, believe it or not. You say, Wildcard, how can you control this? You broke down. It wasn't your fault. But while I can't control the situation, I can control my response to it. I can get all tight and all bent out of shape and just get angry. And guess what? I'll still be broken down, but then I'll be angry and all stressed out. So rather than have that happen, I choose to just roll with it and know that eventually it'll get fixed. I'll be on my way and I'll get paid breakdown pay for the time that I sat here. Not as much money as I would have made if I was rolling, but you know, something's better than nothing. And at least this way, I'm not sitting here broke down and angry. I'm just broke down. And hey, I got you all to talk to. We're up to, I think, 306, 307 subscribers right now, which just blows me away. So keep my email in mind, wildcardflatbed@gmail.com. Let me know if you have any questions about trucking or Maverick Transportation. Anything you can do if you're thinking of coming to Maverick and these videos have helped you. And, you know, use me as a referral. That's kind of how it works in the trucking game and at Maverick in particular. You know, before you get to Little Rock, let them know that Michael Herbert, truck number 180022, helped you out with his videos and you would like to use me as a referral, I and my family certainly would appreciate it. And again, if you got any questions, man, let me know, and hope that everyone out there is having a great day, because believe it or not, I'm in here and I'm gonna have a great day regardless. Thanks for coming along on the journey.